Fed up on fed up. Fed up, fed up, fed up, fed up, fed up on fed up. Fed up, fed up, fed up on fed up. Fed up on fed up with the drugs. Fed up with the fake love, with the gun in my brain gon' bang on. Fed up with the drama. Gotta grieve for my mama, cause I don't think I'ma think too much longer. I'm fed up. Fed up, fed up, fed up, fed up, fed up on fed up. Fed up, fed up.
Mayor of a Maryland town has died by suicide.
Hi, my name is Kevin Ward. I am the newly elected mayor of the city of Hyattsville.
Kevin Ward was elected mayor of Hyattsville, Maryland in May 2021 after serving 2 terms on the Washington, D.C. commuter town's city council. In campaign materials, Mayor Ward called himself straightforward and equally apt to listen to Stevie Nicks as Megan Thee Stallion. He said, "I believe that if I can help someone, then I can change her or his life." United States Park Police found Mayor Ward's body in Virginia's Fort Marcy Park, about 20 miles away from Hyattsville. The city says he died January 25th from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. The governor of Maryland, Larry Hogan, expressed his condolences via Twitter. Mayor Ward leaves behind a husband and 2 sons. Kevin Ward was 44 years old. If you or someone you know is in need of help, please call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-8255.
Okay, based on intro, I know you're probably asking, what has this guy got to do with the read? He's not missing. He's not been murdered. And it's not unsolved. But is it? There's certain things that I see along the way, and I just feel like something's not right about the whole situation. And I don't feel like Mr. Kevin Ward just up and committed suicide. I'm sorry. People that are looking to make a difference in someone's life, or to help someone, or to teach someone something, or to do something good for somebody, are not looking for the way out. So, based on his demeanor and just the aura I get from his pictures, I feel like that this just wasn't... There's a jumper card. Mr. Ward simply just saying I've had enough and waving the white flag. So, this read is going to be on Kevin Ward, the mayor of Maryland, and his suicide. I'm looking for information on that suicide, whether or not it was just a suicide, just as they say, or if there's something else behind it. Me, the forever conspiracy theorist. Here we go. This over there. Okay, now we're going to start off with the jumper card, and that is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups usually represents someone who's sociable, good company to be around, they're fun, young at heart, no matter what age they are, young at heart. Pages are also messengers. They bring positive or good news. So I think this right here is going to be, overall, what Mr. Ward was perceived as. Everything that he stood for, trying to help somebody and being sociable and good company. I mean, you would have to be that to become a mayor, I would feel. Okay, so I've just taken this as this is representative of him. Alright, let's start to read off. The first one I got is going to be the World, and it is reversed. And reverse position usually means it's someone that's ready to move on but feel blocked for some reason, some type of blockage. It shows hanging on to one ambition that eludes you. Okay. Next card is going to be the 8 of Cups. This shows a time of restlessness. It's feeling like something's missing. It's your work and or It could be both, which in this case, I believe it would be both. Relationship, work, appearing one way publicly, but privately is another. Okay. It also predicts leaving a situation. Or it could be that you've already left a situation and you've left it emotionally. But now action will follow as you now take your actual leave. That's distancing yourself emotionally than doing your actual leave. I think this looks like his relationship. It being one way publicly, privately is another. Now, listen, I don't speak ill of anybody that's deceased. I just read what I see. So if it's not good, I want it to be known right now, I'm not downing anybody or I'm not putting anybody down. I'm simply reading what the cards say. This is not a judgment, just an observation. Alright, now the next one is going to be the Nine of Pentacles reversed, and it's showing vanity and ego at large. It being the front runner at the foremost there. It's what you have your tunnel vision on. It's the flaw, or everybody possesses good along bad. Along one of them be like the 7 deadly sins. This would be your ego and vanity. That would be the biggest flaw here. Misuse of money for selfish means. It's dealing with a loved one's overspending. It's also feeling like your home is somehow under threat. Okay. I'll read the rest of them before I break it down, because I got a pretty good picture of what I feel like the cards are saying. Alright, the next one is going to be the Lovers reversed. And that's a relationship that's out of balance, one that's in crisis. It's one that's on its last leg or on life support. It's the values between the couple now feeling corrupted. It's often interjected with like some type of inequality, betrayal, or dishonesty one to the other. It also could signify a type of lust or materialism. And now lust don't necessarily mean for another person or a body. Lust could be for fortune, fame, riches, fancy cars, the finest of clothes. It could be anything of that type when we're speaking of lust in this manner. Materialism, addiction to negative patterns. That's definitely a relationship that's fallen apart, or fell apart, or is probably or most likely beyond repair. Now the last card is Strength. Now that is in the upright position. That's demonstrating strength of your character. That's when dealing or faced an adversity of stress or pressure. So I'm telling you that it's time to get a situation under control. Tension at work. And it's some type of resolution that comes gently and without force. Okay. So, here's what I feel like this says. I feel like that Mr. Ward was truly on the up and up with wanting to help people, wanting to change somebody's life, wanting to do good by at least one person. I feel like he was an advocate. Now, we know that he had a husband, so I feel like he was an advocate for equal rights for all types of lifestyles, all types of, for everybody in the same. Now I'm talking about going from skin color all the way down to sexual preference. I feel like he was a big advocate for that equality. I feel like it's said that he had a husband and 2 children. I feel like that the relationship had fallen apart for whatever reason. And I think when it goes back to misusing this Nine of Pentacles, the misuse of money for selfish reasons, I think, he was just voted into office in May, I believe it said. So he's not been in office not even a year. So I believe that he tried to fix his marriage the only way he knew how, which was with money. Vacations, new cars, new clothes, I believe he tried to fix his marriage by overspending funds he didn't have that he might have misappropriated. Now, once again, I'm not talking bad about anybody because, like I said, I still feel like that he was genuine and that was truly what he came across as. But everybody's got a flaw, and I feel like that he was the type that image meant everything, and that rather than have to admit that he could have possibly done something illegal or taken misappropriating funds, along with his marriage falling apart, I believe that was a big old hit to his ego. So I believe that this saying that showing your strength of character in the face of pressure and stress, it's talking about, I know everybody at one point in time has thought about taking their own dirt nap. I mean, this is human nature to have that cross your mind. But to really have the strength to do that, I mean, I feel like I would be a coward in that. I wouldn't be able to do it to myself, for sure. No matter how bad things got. And things have gotten pretty bad sometimes. So I feel like that the image and everything, and the strength of character, that it would have to be someone that was very strong to be able to pull that trigger by themselves. But I believe that I was wrong in my first assumption, feeling like maybe that he was either assisted or like it wasn't his idea. Resolution comes gently and with no force. If someone has forced you to do it, or it wasn't by your own hand or whatnot, then it wouldn't be without force. So unfortunately, I feel like that I knew it wasn't just what they portrayed it to be, but I maybe felt that I felt his genuine character, which, like I said, I can't say enough. The helping people and wanting to change somebody's life was genuine. That was a genuine need that he had. He needed to fulfill that. So I didn't get wrong on what I felt about him. But because of that, that clouded me being able to see any other flaws, which is exactly what he didn't want you to see, was any of these flaws. Well, I hope you enjoyed the read. And as always, this is the Truth Confederacy, signing off.